I have managed to live through my worst fears in life. Barely, but I've managed. I used to say that my biggest fear was that people would think I was a man. And I once went to a party and these two guys walked up to me and said, "You're the best drag queen we've ever seen in our lives." And I'm like, yeah, that could be because I'm actually a woman. But okay, thanks. I did say thank you. And I said thank you in my fully female voice. And then they were shocked. And then they were mortified. And then they turned and walked away. But I remember then bursting into tears, right? Because my worst fear is people think I'm a man. And people do. And looking back on it now, it was stupid, traumatic, but it was traumatic, but it was stupid. It was a red dress party. Everybody was wearing a dress, in all fairness, even the men. Honest mistake. And I wasn't mad at them at all, but it did make me realize, we can say things that we think are not that big a deal. And someone can overreact to those things that we say that are not that big a deal. And then we get pissed. And instead, maybe we should just be like, yeah, you know what? Not going to say that to you again. Like, those two guys are never going to call me a drag queen ever again. Not that they'll ever see me again. I couldn't even pick them out of a lineup. But I'm just saying, I've had enough people ask me if I was pregnant that now I take it as a compliment because people think I'm young enough to be pregnant, and I'm 58 years old. So if you think I'm pregnant, you think I'm in my 30s. I'm going with it. Okay. So you can just look at things differently. And I agree. I don't want to be that sensitive. I didn't get mad at those two guys. They did not know I burst into tears. I walked away before I burst into tears. And then I got a drink and got over it. But yeah, it was hard for me. It was hard. But they didn't mean it maliciously. They were actually paying me what they thought was the greatest compliment ever. And I accept that. Not even begrudgingly, and just accept it because it is what it is. But not everybody is going to take what you say the right way or the way in which is intended. And sometimes you just have to say sorry.